Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD, and welcome to the Alsco Uniforms 302 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, race 30 of 33 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2023. It's the start of the round of 8. Austin Hill, John Hunter Nemechek, Justin Allgaier, Sam Mayer, Chandler Smith, Cole Custer, Sheldon Creed, and whoever else, and Sammy Smith, all vying to be the first one to win their way into the round of 4, aka the championship race, here at this jewel in Sin City. John Hunter Nemechek has some work to do because he has to start at the back due to not being able to post a qualifying lap. Alright, anyway, I've got the leaderboard up and ready. Although I didn't fully fill out the places of drivers this time. It was a leak in the car. Put it to the back. Painted. All right. It's my time. I'm taking it now. I'm taking it. I'm taking it now. It's the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs. The Alsco uniform. Also, right now, the Petit Le Mans is currently ongoing. There's a very, very heated points battle up for just a heated points battle for the championship. The top 3 teams: Wayne Taylor Racing's number 10, I think the number 25 BMW, and the number 6 Porsche are all in play. Sorry, no, I got it wrong. In the lead, heading into the race by 9 points, is the number 10 of Wayne Taylor Racing. Then the number 31, 9 points behind, of Wheel and Engineering Racing. And then the number 6 Porsche for Penske is 11 points behind. Farther behind, you have the number, I believe it's the number 25 BMW, who is 45 points behind the leader. And then, and then 81 points behind is the number 7 Porsche. Keep in mind, it's 30 points between first and second, and then an additional 20 points off from second to third, third to fourth, fourth to fifth, and then etc. And then 10 points off for every position behind. Obviously, likely the GTD cars will be the 8 cars that are running full time are the only ones there. So, or maybe it's 9 cars. Anyway, so it'll be, we'll see. I guess we'll see who pulls it out, but it's probably gonna be the 10, the 31, or the 6. Let's see how it's going right now.
It is time to get the engine started at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the beginning of the round of 8. 3 races here, and then the championship in Phoenix.
They got 7 hours or so left.
And now,
all right.
Fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome the founding partner and administrative operations manager from the Ward Burton Wildlife Foundation, Tabitha Burton.
On behalf of Alsco Uniforms employees and everyone affected by breast cancer, drivers, start your engines!
And there we go. All right, 2 DNQs today. The number 74. This is the wrong. Fuck. This is the wrong Las Vegas lineup. That was the spring one. 2 DNQs. The number 07 of Gray Galding for SS Greenlight, and the number 4 of Garrett Smithley for JD.
Tower to make sure the communication with the radio is good. They're getting ready to get the green flag in this race, but before that, all the planning, all the hours in the simulator, all the hours in the office talking about the strategy that's going to help them win this race. Then the spotter's going to let them know that the pace cars pulling off, they two will drop the car in gear and pull away themselves. The motion of the car slightly calming the nerves that are building. It's the spin of the green flag. That's what's coming up next. After the break.
All right, starting 38th, driving the number 20, Pie Barker Fire and Safety Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. From Mooresville, North Carolina, John Hunter Nemechek, our first playoff driver. Just going to check something. Was the 19 eliminated from the owners' playoffs? Yes, they were. Starting 37th, driving the number 20. Driving the number 28, Syaps Ford for RSS Racing. From Framingham, Massachusetts, CJ McLaughlin. Starting 36th, driving the number 35, Nevada Donor Network Toyota. Is he in here? If I'm like trying to do this on the fly. All right, I know what state he is, but I don't know. From Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Joey Gase. Starting 35th, driving the number 45, Circle Pay Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing. From Washington, D.C., Raja Caruth. Starting 34th, driving the number 6, MacDoor System Chevrolet for JD Motorsports. From Folsom, California, Brennan Poole. Starting 33rd, driving the number 53, the Meredith Haga Foundation Chevrolet for Emmerling Gase Motorsports. From Orchard Park, New York, Patrick Emmerling. Starting 32nd, that's the wrong page. Driving the number 43, Eclipse Claims Consulting Ford for Alpha Prime Racing. From Torrance, California, Ryan Ellis. Starting 31st, driving the number 02, To The Point Chevrolet for Our Motorsports. From Bakersfield, California, Blaine Perkins. Starting 30th, driving the number 38, G Coin Ford for RSS Racing. From Mahwah, New Jersey, Joe Graff Jr. Starting 29th, driving the number 08, SoCal Chevrolet for SS Greenlight Racing. Where are you from? Why does this have to be tall? From Cornelius, North Carolina, Stefan Parsons. Starting 28th, driving the number 24, Comprehensive Cancer Centers Toyota for Sam Hunt Racing. From Charlotte, North Carolina, Connor Mosak. Starting 27th, driving the number 25, Lane Frost Brand Ford for AM Racing. From Grimes, Iowa, Brett Moffitt. Starting 26th, driving the number 92, Parking Guidance System Chevrolet for DGM Racing. I know what state, which is from Port Charlotte, Florida, Josh Williams. Starting 25th, driving the number 66, Tandem Diabetes Care Chevrolet. Wait, is it a Chevrolet? Shit. Yeah, Chevrolet for MBM Motorsports. From Bakersfield, California, Ryan Reed. First race in 5 years. Starting 22nd, No, 24th, driving the number 29, HEC Ford for RSS Racing from Tucker, Georgia, Kyle Sieg. Starting 23rd, driving the number 44, Champion Container Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing from DeLand, Florida, Daniel Dye. Starting 22nd, driving the number 26, Rudabush Toyota for Sam Hunt Racing from Boston, Massachusetts, Kaz Gralla. Starting 21st, driving the number 74, Chevrolet for CHK Racing from Charlotte, North Carolina, Dawson Cram. Starting 20th, driving the number 78, BJ McLeod Motorsports Chevrolet for BJ McLeod Motorsports from Ridgefield, Connecticut, Anthony Alfredo. Starting 19th, driving the number 19, driving the number 19, Treetop Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing from Charlotte, North Carolina, Myatt Snyder. Starting 18th, driving the number 27, Alsco Uniform Chevrolet for Jordan Anderson Racing from Halifax, Virginia, Jeb Burton. Starting 17th, driving the number 39, Psyops Ford for RSS Racing. From Tucker, Georgia, Ryan Sieg. Starting 16th, driving the number 51, First Pacific Funding Chevrolet for Jeremy Clements Racing. From Spartanburg, South Carolina, Jeremy Clements. Starting 15th, driving the number 2, Wheelan Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing from Alpine, California, Sheldon Creed. Starting 14th, driving the number 1, Accelerate Pros Talent Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports from Franklin, Wisconsin, Sam Mayer. Starting 13th, driving the number 9, Menards Geld-Wed Window Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports from Atlanta, Georgia, Brandon Jones. Hold on a minute. Starting, that was a little bit distracting. I just got to get through this. Starting 12th, driving the number 91, Porac Chevrolet for DGM Racing from Wentzville, Missouri, Kyle Weatherman. Starting 11th, driving the number 48, Spiked Light Cooler Chevrolet for Big Machine Racing from Greenwich, Connecticut, Parker Kligerman. Also, Sheldon Creed and Sam Mayer, playoff drivers 2 and 3. Now for the top 10. Started Childress Racing from Winston, Georgia, Austin Hill, our 4th playoff driver. Starting 9th, driving the number 11, Infinity Communications Group Chevrolet for Colleague Racing from Bahama, North Carolina, Lane Riggs. Starting 8th, driving the number 98, Monster Energy Ford for Stuart Haas Racing. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Riley Herbst. Starting 7th, driving the number 7, Brandt Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports from Spalding, Illinois, Justin Allgaier, 5th playoff driver. Starting 6th, driving the number 10, Circle Chevrolet. The number 10 car is still in the owner's playoffs. I see. For Colleague Racing from Kannapolis, North Carolina, Daniel Hemrick. Starting 5th, driving the number 31, Funkaway Chevrolet. I'm gonna skip the rest of the places because I think we're about to go green. For Jordan Anderson Racing, Parker Retzlaff. Starting 4th, driving the number 16, Barger Precast Quasi Products Inc. Chevrolet for Colleague Racing, Chandler Smith. Starting 3rd, driving the number 18, Pilot Flying J Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing from Johnston, Iowa, Sammy Smith. Starting 2nd, driving the number 00, Haas Automation Ford for Stuart Haas Racing from Ladera Ranch, California, Cole Custer. All the playoff drivers, 6, 7, Chandler Smith, Sammy Smith, Cole Custer, 6, 7, and 8. On pole, driving the number 8, Lube Zone Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. Pole time, 29.671 seconds. Pole speed, 181.996 miles per hour from Hendersonville, North Carolina, Tennessee, Josh Berry. That's your starting lineup. Okay, actually, never mind. I thought we were gonna go green. I was wrong, so I sped it up for no reason at all. Oops. Alrighty, alrighty. Welcome to my stream, Turn 3 Car on Fire.com.
Yes. 53 playoff race.
Alright, now let's unmute
Back in the
this.
Just a little bit
field
further
is
back
the 7
in the
of Justin
field.
Allgaier.
7 of
He's starting in
Justin
the
Allgaier.
4th row.
That's not that far back in the field compared to John Hunter Nemechek, who's stranded in the back like a puppy in one of those pet carriers.
On, I'm here, mate.
Huh?
A lot of focus already. Looking forward to Phoenix, and it's so important to start.
Hey, he's not there yet, although he's close. As he starts, he's 17 points over Cole Custer on the cut line.
You win this race. While there are still 2 other races, you're locked in. So you have time. We make it sound like these teams have endless resource, and they do have a lot of resource, but where you put that energy, and if you know you're locked into Phoenix, you can kind of focus purely on that race. I think that is a big advantage.
What you're talking about as far as restart is going to happen.
All right. I wonder who are all your championship fours. My picks are Nemechek, Hill, Allgaier, and Mayer.
The sun kind of beats down on 3 and 4, but they'll drop the green on the front stretch. When they go to 1 and 2, the top of the racetrack, longer distance but smoother. As you go down the banking towards the white line at the bottom, there's more bumps kind of over. That's an issue on these restarts. It's also very tempted to jump.
All right, they're coming through 3 and 4.
Pick up as many spots as you can. That's why the racetrack has not been
Pace
used.
car is rolling off. Audience starting to roar as they're ready to watch them go 201 laps around this 1.5 mile racetrack. We're green at Las Vegas. Here they go. Oh, they touched briefly. Cole Custer and Josh Berry leading the field as they enter into turn 1. Custer with a brief advantage on the bottom, but the momentum is on the top. Here comes the 8. Still looks like a side-by-side battle.
Backstretch. It's still a fight for
The rush of the cars going through to see who's going to lead the first lap. Barry clears the number 00. And here comes Chandler Smith on the inside. Gonna take second at the line. Wow, 2 passes in 1 lap as Josh Berry takes the first circuit. Chandler Smith almost won this race in the spring before getting passed with 2 to go at the got passed on the penultimate lap.
Momentum in that 7. He moves up to the back bumper of Daniel Hemrick in the 10.
In the 10.
In the 18.
All right. Cole Custer not ready to just see the position just yet. He's still fighting with Chandler Smith. 4-second spot.
These Xfinity cars very temperamental to the air. It's hard to drive the car into corners deep as you want to. It's hard to get back in the game because that car is taking the air off yours, taking downforce away.
Also, apparently there was a crash in the IMSA race.
Really has a lot of momentum.
Let me look it up.
Parker Retzlaff in the 31.
Yeah, in the back of the screen, big move right there. You saw the 1 car. He's all the way up to 8.
Sam Mayer trying to take that 7th spot away now.
He started towards 8.
I'm trying to look at it. Oh, we got a car! It's Joey Gase. Hard. Or that or there it's blowing up. Or is it, wait. Oh, 53's Emmerling? I guess I mixed them up. Oops. Okay, Gase in 35. Yeah.
A major mechanical issue under the hood, like an oil line has come off, Jeff, or something that tons of oil in his own oil. You see the shine on the right rear tire. Yeah, there's oil all over the racetrack.
1, 2.
So, yeah, oil line off, load engine, some sort of mechanical issue for sure.
There you saw it, the 53. Smoke rolling out the back, and the first caution comes out at Las Vegas. It's for Patrick Emmerling. It looks like the
Man, that car did not last long.
That means a restart when we return to Vegas.
That car lasted as long as Extends.
Thanks to Skyrizi, I'm playing with clearer skin. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin means everything.
Anyway, now we wait, and holy crap, like, I mean, how do your car blow up like that this early into the race? I still haven't figured out what happened at Road Atlanta. I heard the number 1 Paul Miller race. Let me just check Peacock. It'll be way faster. It looks like there was a problem with the number 1 of Paul Miller Racing in the GTD class, and something important about that. That is the points leader in GTD. Well, I'll still try to figure out what happened. Let me IMSA leaderboard. All right, I'm trying to figure this out. All right, the number 01 leads as they were at the start of the race. The number 7 Porsche, then the 59. Oh, I didn't realize there was another privateer Porsche entry. The number 24 BMW, the number 5 Porsche. That's another privateer entry. I don't see the 6, which means that the 6 must have. Oh, the 6 is out. Oh, so the 6, one of the 3 championship contenders, is out. So that means it's gonna. That means it's going to come down to the number, likely either the 10 or the 31. Right now the 10's ahead, but they're under caution. 5, the 10, 31, 25, the 60. And okay, so 9 GTP cars on the lead lap. I wonder who the other entries are for the number 6 for the other Porsche entries. Let's see. 59 of Proton Competition, the number 5 for JDC Miller. Okay, and we're back at NASCAR. Meanwhile, looking at the standings for the Paul Miller Racing cars. Yeah, but their lead is so big, I think they've already clinched it over Heart of Racing. Because the number 1 has won 5 races this year out of 11, 10.
About that addition to the Vegas skyline, Kim.
Well, John Hunter Nemechek has worked his way up to the 19th position after starting from the back of the field, and this caution plays into exactly what the team wanted. Crew Chief Ben Bayshore told me an early caution would serve us well for 2 reasons. It wouldn't get the field too strung out, and then it would give John Hunter the opportunity to hopscotch some extra cars with a restart. Right now, they just got to stay ahead of the track, they're telling John Hunter. He said he fired off just a little tight, Marty.
Kim Sam Mayer's already gained 4 positions since the start of the race, right now in the 8th spot. And they really felt like the warmer conditions today versus practice and qualifying yesterday are going to play in their hands. And they are right so far. Already almost close to 30 degrees warmer today here in Las Vegas than it was for practice and qualifying. Marty Lindley banked on that. Sam Mayer counted on it as well. So far, just a handful of laps in, Dave, but looking good for the 1 team.
Marty, yesterday, Riley Herbst had a great qualifying run, 8th, but that was after a little damage in practice. So Davin Racine was a crew chief. Davin, how hard was the decision to go to the back, having to make repairs?
Yeah, I mean, we had a little bit of damage, and the way the damage was, it made it to where the car wasn't 100% legal to NASCAR standards, so they wanted it fixed, so we didn't really have much of a choice. So we fixed it, got it fixed up for him here today, and charged forward.
From the back, how is it so far?
So far, it's been pretty good. He's taking it easy a little bit, not getting 110%.
I still don't know actually who just crashed.
So far, it's been pretty good, and balance is okay right now. We'll see where it goes. Got a long race to go.
Very good, thank you.
Yeah, you mentioned hometown boy. He's been busy since he's been able to come back. He was out here on Thursday to paint the line pink. That was an event they had here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. They're going pink for National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Riley Herbst, who's a Las Vegas native, as well as the president of Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Chris Powell, and South Point GM, Ryan Groening. They joined the American Cancer Society of Nevada to paint the start-finish line pink and black checkers. And also we saw Tabitha Burton, who gave the command earlier, breast cancer survivor.
Yeah, Marcus Smith, the Smith family, everyone at SMI, such a huge supporter. We see it here. We see it at Charlotte Motor Speedway a week ago at the Roval. So a shout out really to that entire organization and what they're willing to do and support such a great cause.
Bringing awareness. And Again, we're under caution. They're doing track cleanup right now. Because of that, the 53 of Patrick Emerling.
We're still under caution for a... that's painful. And we just wait. All right. Oh my God. Oh Lord. This could be a long race. I know what, I'm gonna go take a piss. All right, okay, they're showing Nemechek working his way through the field, and he's just so much faster than the other cars he's trying to race against that it's just not even comparable. Oh, man.
So who's winning the Xfinity race?
Winning? I mean, leading? So far, it's...
yeah.
Who is leading? Barry. Ryan Blue. We're still under caution because Patrick Emerling blew up on lap 3.
Yeah, in the IMSA race, I think we're in the 7th, 8th, both course cars on the day.
Who wrecked?
It was one of the Lexus cars to hit a sponsor sign.
Oh, not fuck. Please don't be the number 14.
Yes, it was a 14.
No!
But he clinched a chance already.
No!
He clinched.
Not the 14.
He clinched.
No, the 14.
No, he clinched.
The 14 is not clinched. It's like,
no, he has. All he had to do was saw today.
Oh, really? The gap's 188 points. Oh,
yeah,
188 points. 9 full-time cars. Oh yeah, he does. Yay! Bathurst Sullivan won GTD Pro. Anyway, we're green.
Nose to tail on that inside line.
Bathurst Sullivan's my favorite IMSA team in the GTD in the GT cars. Anyway, Chandler Smith this time gets the lead.
118 laps here in the spring.
Let's see if he can get the one that got away.
Can't do it on corners.
But here comes Josh Berry. He's got a good load of steam. It's like a few, yeah. I like.
It looked like 31. Retzloff got right up against the wall.
See that they absolutely
Chandler,
so.
hold on to the
I think Trent will be inside by the program. I'd love to the next year, but this is
What the heck? And here comes Cole Custer. Tries to go down. Barry goes down 2. And Custer whirs back up. Swerves back up. Oh, we got another caution. We have another caution. Oh, it's the number 38 of Joe Graff Jr. Is that a tire failure? Okay.
What contact might have happened?
Is that a tire failure? Because we have, or is it, or did he just, or did he?
Had a disagreement with another driver on the racetrack.
Let's see what happened.
Running 30th.
Okay.
Brett Moffitt, like you're talking about Brett Moffitt.
Driven number 25.
Boots in the car right now.
Let's see. What are you doing? You ran him into the, what the hell?
Getting resorted and set to go back to green flag.
What was that, Paul? What was that? That's just stupid. You have a lot of echo on your side.
Oh, my bad.
Fish, Brian Till, the deputy back.
There we go. I don't know why no suppressor was off. Should have been.
Junior brings out the second caution of the day at Vegas. Only 13 laps in to stage 1. Contact with the wall for Brett Moffitt, and the 38 checks up, goes around, and also heavy contact with the outside wall.
Oh my God. 2 cautions in the first 10 laps. Oh. Now we just wait. Josh Berry says in his radio, all these guys do is fucking wreck. All right, they're okay.
At this level, there would be nothing cooler than to stand on that stage if Phoenix.
You're watching the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs from Las Vegas. the Alsco uniforms, 302. Big announcement for the 96 driver. Just recently, excuse me, 92 driver, Kim.
Yeah, Josh Williams, we know what a champion for children he is. He makes children's hospital visits in every local market he visits across the season. But this week, he and his wife, Trey Ray, announced they will be expecting a baby girl in March of 2024. You see the video there. They ate the cupcake. There was pink icing in the inside. So we will be welcoming a new member to the NASCAR family come next spring. I talked with Josh this morning in the garage. He had a huge smile on his face, and he just said, I had to give you guys some. 2024, we look forward to welcoming Josh and Trey Ray's new baby girl.
Exciting news there for that young couple. Again, Josh, the driver of the 92, 30-year-old out of Port Charlotte, Florida. I think Josh jumped onto the scene when he parked the car right at the start-finish line and walked back into the garage after NASCAR told him to park it. That made news for the driver of the 92. And with more on Sam Mayer, let's go to Mark.
Rick, the first run of the day.
We're on lap 17. And we're still, we got like 4 green flag laps.
I promise you. You'll be screaming snug before you know it.
That's funny. Steve Lindley can chime into his young driver. You got to trust me here a little bit. And the point behind that is, with all these cautions, it's really going to change the way these cars handle. The further they go through these runs, these heat cycles on the tire, Steve, that does change the way a car will handle on the track.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you run under green, the tire gets all the way up to temperature, then ride around the yellow, they cool off, and every time they do that, it really changes the aero balance. But I agree with the crew chief of the one. I think overall, these cars are going to build tight, makes the front end not quite as positive as they was in the middle of the corner. We talked earlier about Parker Reds left in the 31 car. Great qualifying effort. Fifth place. May have made some contact. Let's take a look. Retzlaff is doing some good work in this car over the last several weeks. That's pretty light contact. I mean, these cars are pretty tough. We're going to see them do much more than that next week at Homestead. So hopefully, I believe he'll be okay, be able to continue on.
How many laps are we going to see before they get closer to the wall here?
Yeah, I think around lap 19 or 20 is when the field was starting to use the top of the racetrack in turn 3 and 4, the last race here. So that's what I would be looking for. And turn 3 and 4 is where they tend to go to the wall soonest, because it is the end of the track with less grip. It's in the sun throughout the day longer. It's bleached out more. It's a little bit slicker than the other end of the racetrack in turn 1 and 2.
All right. Yeah, we're choosing now, so we're gonna get back to green, thankfully.
2 ready for this restart. That's Daniel Hemrick now eliminated from the playoffs, but just by 2 points. Remember the finish last week? It was so incredible. After Sam Mayer dominated the day, Daniel Hemrick tried his best to win this right here, this race to the line. That would have at least tied him and put him through with a tiebreaker. That 10 car worked hard. When I talked to Daniel this weekend, you could just sense a little bit of sadness, but also a little bit of relief. 4 races ago, they feel like they can win together. Remember, his sights are set in the Cup Series next year. So there's just a feeling that Hemrick can go out there and do something, getting to victory lane with 4 races here yet to go.
Remember Daniel Hemrick, when he won his championship, it was his first career win in any of the top 3 series, and it happened in the final turns of the track in Phoenix to get that win.
Talking about how this track changes. Remember the 16-car Chandler Smith, he got the lead from Josh Berry on the bottom, but he took the top on this restart because he believes on a little bit older tire, a little bit hotter racetrack, you're going to be better off to be able to be in the throttle more on the outside than what you were earlier in the run, earlier in the day.
Coming back to...
All right, here we go. Let's do it again. And please, God, make it farther than a few laps. Couple cars getting a little slippy. Berry on the inside and Chandler Smith on the outside. Chandler Smith looks like he gets a good push from Cole Custer.
Checked up that inside line.
Cars looks like Sheldon Creed making some good moves on the outside to gain a few positions. Berry falls back to 3rd, as Chandler Smith now leads.
Sheldon Creed using that high side to the extreme down to turn 1 and 2. Continues to do it.
Oh, 5 wide almost.
It's going to be 3 wide down here to turn 1. Been in several spots on this restart using that third groove. Right there off of turn 2 down the back
Wow,
straightaway.
look at that.
The opposite approach, Austin Hill, the 21 car, he just went to the bottom and got 2 spots.
Custer now running up,
Sheldon Creed
catching up.
The advantage of that momentum. Creed in the 2 using a higher line through 3 and 4 and immediately got to the back bumper of Parker Retzlaff.
Out through the middle almost, considering going to the middle right there around Parker. He's going to fall in line to the bottom, or now to the
I'm guessing Mayor Pitt or something.
At the racetrack a little bit.
Or not, he just fell that far behind, and the other playoff drivers are all running in the top 10.
Make a statement in these playoffs.
Besides Nemechek, he's just outside of him.
Now on the bottom, but still moving forward. He's going to clear the 31 of Retzlaff.
I was impressed by that because the 31 was rather tight on his door, a situation that usually is bad for the inside car, but he was able to throttle up and drive out of that situation, be able to put the side force back on the number 2 car.
31 didn't have the speed it needs in the middle of the corner. It'll go up with a little bit of damage, got into the wall, a little bit of front fender damage, maybe a little bit of suspension damage. He just does not roll the center of the corner. So when you see that, you have to attack him.
There's John Hunter Nemechek continuing his drive through the field. This car is dominant. Look at him drive up and move the 2 aerodynamically up off the bottom of the racetrack, get to the back bumper.
Nemechek on Creed, I think
The 2 cars a lift.
that's for eighth spot.
Turning down low underneath, not bothered by the dirty air on the nose, able to make the pass.
Inside the top 10, so Nemechek, he called his shot yesterday. He said he'd be inside the top 10, be able to get playoff, or excuse me, stage points.
No, playoff points don't matter anymore. It's just about getting points, regular points, and or winning.
Here, the 9 car and the 11.
That's 11th and 12th.
Lane Riggs driving that 11 car. Really good late model racer. Won a lot of short track races. Trying to get himself in this Xfinity series. He a great little driver for somebody to latch on to. A lot of promise.
Ton of success in the Cars Tour Series, national champion at the late model stock level, and he's got a few opportunities at the end of this year driving this Collin car. Wants to make the most of those and do the best he can. Was a great finish today, Dave.
One more race to go after this, Junior, at a track he's really good at in a late model. That is Martinsville. Talked to Lane just before driver intro today. The weekend has gone much better than it did at Texas, his first race, where he crashed in practice. His dad, Scott, told me when he went on the track for practice, he had tears in his eyes because he was finally racing the Xfinity Series, and he said those led to tears in his eyes after he put it in the wall in practice. 2 separate emotions there to start his weekend in Texas, but much better this weekend, and another Fast 11 car.
Spoke with Scott yesterday after practice and qualifying. He says
Sammy Smith catching up now on Josh Berry, trying to take away 3rd spot.
He's learning every time he goes out on the racetrack. So a lot of high praise from his father.
Josh Berry.
And Sammy Smith makes the pass.
Pretty impressive run by the 18 car, Sammy Smith, who's had an up and down year. Started off hot, running with good speed early, but the majority of the season, they sort of struggled really to put together races and crashed a lot of cars. Now he's trying to figure out how to finish these races, and so far getting off to a great start here in Las Vegas in the top 3.
Cleaned up. The last 3 races really cleaned up, those mistakes. And I think that's key for this driver. Even the young driver with a lot of promise, but you just cannot continue damaging cars. It not only affects that race, but also the race after, because your preparation level, contact right
A little bit of bumper tack right there. Clicker him into the bumper of the number 11 of Lane Riggs.
Everything gets behind, and speaking of gets behind, the 11 was almost behind on the steering. You want to make sure you leave a lane there. He kind of shut that door on the 48 who had a run. Parker gave him a little shot in that right rear bumper. Spade's going to learn something right here, though, about 1.5 mile multi-groove racetracks. He's going to watch those guys run at the top. You see the contact right there. It's not quite clear. Trying to come up the racetrack, almost giving a little nose out there for the 48 of Parker. But he's going to watch these guys run at the top and go, man, how do I do that? Never has he ever been in a situation to go up and run against the fence at a track like this. We'll see a lot of positions changing hands right here. looks like John Nemechek trying to drive through, almost into the left rear quarter panel of the 7 car.
And if you're Justin Allgaier, if you're Josh Berry,
There's a squeeze in there as Nemechek battles Allgaier now for P7, 6. Like Nemechek, he is carving through the field.
it just rips your heart out how much faster he is than you are right now. Marty.
So Jets can restart here in Vegas. Be frustrating. Let's get Justin Allgaier's take on that. Listen in.
Yeah, we all saw it now. Yeah, they're back in. Let's go.
So he's very impressed with what Daniel Hemrick did on that last restart. But you talked about in the pre-race, restarts in Vegas are everything.
Well, I think, what he's worried about is the 10 had missed a shift. Something happened to the 10 right here. And watch the 7 run
Oh.
in the back of him. Almost knocked the front bumper bar out of the 7 car. And it could have unsealed some of that ductwork, changing the aerodynamics, the downforce, the ability to cool as well as it needs to. So certainly some concerns for the 7 car going forward.
And a frustrated Allgaier on the radio, letting his team know. It's Chandler Smith out in front with Cole Custer running second.
Ma, are you sure you don't want to go bowling with us tonight? Yeah, no.
There's my little marzipan. Oh, my daughter gives the best hugs.
We're just passing through on our way to the Jazz Jamboree. And we wanted to thank America's #1 motorcycle insurer for saving us money. Mara, your parents
That's exactly like me. I know, right?
Well, cherish your friends and loved ones.
Oh, Daddy-o.
Let's boogie woogie.
Looks like you got a corner office. Lucky.
About a sixth of the way through the race now that we're actually getting going. Custer, here's the battle lead. Custer makes the pass as they enter 3. New leader at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're back. And Chandler Smith is still holding on to the back of the 00 though, not letting him escape him completely. 9 laps to go on the stage. But a lot of drivers start watching Kligerman start to run the wall, and so the rest of the field is following suit.
This is a precursor to what we're going to see at Homestead, Miami next week. Right up against the wall.
Yeah, but for lap 1, there right off the start.
Cole Custer now starting to put a few more cars a lap down.
Playoff drivers first, second, third.
5th, 6th, 7th. Sheldon Creed in 10th. And the one of Sam Mayer all the way back in 16th, as we see a battle here between the 8 and the 48. I say that because we're closing in 8 laps away from the end of the stage. So, you know, in the round of 8, you would really think you need to finish inside the points probably in every stage if you're going to be one of those drivers that point your way to Phoenix.
It's interesting right here. We saw that 20 car John Hunter Nemechek just seemingly driving through the field with ease, but right here, Justin Allgaier's been able to sort of keep him within distance. And John Hunter has not been able to close the gap on the car in front of him, Austin Hill, the 21. So while we did see this car drive through the field, we always note that these cars in that top 5, they're going to get harder and harder to pass. They're going to race you harder because they expect to beat you. Yep.
And maybe the balance of that 20 car going a little bit away for John Hunter. He was reporting him a little tight, sliding the rears on exit, but already outperforming what they were expecting. Crew chief Ben Bayshore said they hope to be top 10 by the end of stage 1, top 5 by the end of stage 2. Right now they're in the 6th position, one step away, Dave, from where they wanted to be at the end of stage 2.
Colson or Josh Berry is going the wrong direction. Came from the
He's back to 9th spot.
At this point, on lap 25, he said it was a little free on entry. By lap 29, he said it was free everywhere. Team told him, stand by a few laps, we'll fix you up, Marty.
At the beginning of the run, we really bragged on Sam.
Anyway, Emmerling and Graff are out, and there are 3 cars a lap down. Brett Moffitt, CJ McLaughlin, and Joey Gase. I don't notice Creed has fallen back as well. Oh, not really. He's just 12.
The car is so free, especially on entry. How does that complicate things here at Vegas?
Well, the problem, Marty, on corner entry is if you're loose, you just cannot carry any speed. And now, when you get to the middle corner, you're going so slow that you got to start trying to go the throttle quicker to make lap time. And it's just so difficult to drive a car with loose entry conditions on 1.5 miles. And that's been this team's issue. They have not been very good on 1.5 miles this year. They're going to have to fix it because you got one today and you got one next week. You're going to have to find a way to turn it around.
Back to John Hunter Nemechek's Toyota onboard as he looks back on Justin Allgaier. Nemechek starting at the back of the field has made his way to 6th and plateaued there as he's about 9 tenths of a second behind Austin Hill.
3 to go on the stage. Right now, this has been a kind of meh race. Custer's now pulled ahead, and he's left. Stephen Parsons.
Against the wall. Through 3 and 4.
They're right behind them. Maybe a battle for position for second there. Chandler Smith. Sammy Smith is granting him down. No traffic right there in front of him. If you watch these last couple of laps, opportunity for Sammy maybe to gain another point in this stage.
2-point shift if he can get by him, taking up 1 spot away from Chandler Smith and gaining the spot. So they come up on 1 to go, and the momentum in the outside line for Sammy Smith. He's trying to use it. Can he get to his outside? Not quite.
Saw him rush the gas there, trying to get to the outside. He was able to do it, but did not finish the corner. 16 was very patient back to the throttle, able to clear him. And now the 16 driving a little defensive, up off the bottom of the racetrack, not allowing him to have that run on the high side.
Custer, Chandler Smith, Sammy Smith, all needed a good points. They all need a good points day to try and get themselves over the hump, as all 3 drivers are below the playoff line, and they're gonna start it off with 10, 9, and 8 points respectively. Cole Custer wins stage 1, Chandler Smith 2nd, Sammy Smith 3rd, 4th goes to Daniel Hemrick, 5th to Austin Hill. 6th is John Hunter Nemechek. 7th is Justin Allgaier. 8th, Brandon Jones. 9th, Parker Kligerman. And 10th is Riley Herbst. And now we wait.
It was a hard-charging John Hunter Nemechek who gained a lot of spots, but in the end, Cole Custer wins stage 1.
All right. And now we just wait. Alright, just wait. It's Cole Custer's 7th stage win of the season. Very chill day in both temperature and what I've been doing. Also just studying. Also reliving the Mega Man X Super Nintendo games. Love that stuff.
In Dallas Air Force Base, located just off the backstretch here in Las Vegas, which you see fighter jets flying by on a regular basis. A lot of speed on the racetrack, especially for the driver of the 00, Cole Custer. He's going to lead the field onto pit road for the start of pit stops. Kim?
And Chandler Smith, top of your screen, said he needs more turns, specifically the longevity of the front of the car through the run. He also said it just feels unstable. They will make an air pressure adjustment on those 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel in that car, Dave.
8 stage points for Sammy Smith. That's good. What wasn't good was near the end of the run, the car went a little bit tight. He needs adjustment for that, Marty.
Cole Custer was so impressive, Dave, especially on the longer run. He said it fades a little bit free, but he never lost the center turn for the 00 car. He said if you make a change, make it a very small change, kind of a long stop for the 00. We'll see if that costs him any track collision.
Might have some ice cream later. Alright, Custer wins the race on pit road. Then Sammy Smith, Daniel Hemrick, Chandler Smith, Nemechek, Allgaier, Austin Hill, Herbst, Jones, Creed.
Gaining a couple spots. Chandler Smith losing 2 on pit road. We'll see if he can gain him back on the racetrack.
And now we wait again. Oh my god. I shouldn't have stayed up so late. I fell asleep at 5 in the morning. I woke up at 10. Oh wait, what? Oh, I thought we had a special report from NBC or something. We're on USA, but it's like just a commercial on Kristen Welker. They're talking about Meet the Press. Okay.
Here's how you start the playoffs, boys.
How cool is it that I got the battle with the Boss Man Dale Jr.?
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to lead the lap, and the crowd goes wild.
We had a shot at winning it if the car was going to run good at the end.
And he'll be back to next weekend at Homestead.
I had a blast. Justin wins. It makes me want to do more. We'll have some fun Homestead riding the fence.
It's Bristol, baby. Let's go!
And again, that's next Saturday on USA. The NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs will continue. Homestead Miami Speedway. It's another chance to secure a spot in the championship 4. That race coverage will start at 3 p.m. Eastern, and will only be a 3-man booth because Junior back behind the wheel. Make sure that no fires this time.
Yeah, same race car. We rebuilt it, fixed our hooks, and we'll have a lot of fun. Hopefully we get up there, run the wall, have a good night. It's such a fun racetrack, such a great place to race at.
Sammy Smith had to make an extra pit stop.
They can have it on the racetrack. They can also have it on pit road. The 18 of Sammy Smith. Clean right side stop. Nice job. They look slow because 5 lug nuts compared to the Cup car. But then watch the left front. You're going to see the tire come off quickly in the exchange. A little bit messy. Took a little bit of time to index it. But then look, as the jack drops, the tire changer's still working. Lug nuts got secure, so they came back down pit road and added the unsecured lug nuts. And for that reason, Sammy Smith is at the tail of the field. We saw John Hunter Nemechek, his teammate, recover early. But now Sammy Smith has work to do. Playoff driver currently outside the top 25.
And the 48 and 74 both had uncontrolled tires. As we look at stage points earned, Cole Custer, that's also with the win. That's a playoff point that he will get. And can count on that. Actually, won't need it though when we get to Phoenix. Points go out the window as far as what he is going to be doing for a championship. Kim.
And actually, a litany of problems for the 48 of Parker Flickerman. You mentioned the uncontrolled tire. Not only that, they took Packer out of the left front on the initial stop. Well, they took too much. So Parker, when they came back down, had to put Packer back in the left front. On top of that, they're not operating with their regular pit crew over the wall. Another team on an affiliate team had a jackman that got injured, so they don't have their regular jackman. There was some switching too with the tire changer, so just missing a little bit on their regular choreography for Parker Kligerman's team.
That can happen. So, you reach in there on a pit stop, a Packer is basically the shim and the shock that keeps the height right side. You can grab more than one handle in a hurry. So
we get ready to see the restart and getting underway with stage 2. We're going to ride along with the Circle.com on board of Raja Karuth. Raja restarting in the 18th position.
All right, here we go. We're green. All right, Hemrick, Custer. Side by side, Custer's got the good run on the outside. He's got the nose advantage. And to enter 3 and 4. Custer to scoots away. And is he clear? Now he is. Oh, we got a spin! Oh, Caruth! Did he get damaged? He did get spun. Oh, we got 3, 4, 5, 6 cars all spinning out! I got distracted momentarily and I missed the start of it. There's Casgrella involved. I think Jeremy Clements was involved. Roger Carruth, a flat right rear.
Into the blown engine.
On the Anthony Alfredo's, his hood's up, his right front destroyed. There's Kyle Weatherman.
Everybody up into the fence.
Oh my God.
We were riding along with Roger Carruth, that Circle.com onboard. The 26th there.
It's Casgrala who's
It's like great. Like the ones I momentarily stopped paying attention. One of my friends is trying to, or one of my acquaintances is going to propose tonight, and this mess happens.
It just ripped the body completely off the car. Due to suspension damage, you can see all the debris flying inside the car. That's tire fabric. The tires coming apart. There you go. It'll rip that whole inner panel out, or rip the whole
Wow.
quarter panel. Do a massive amount of damage. And that's left rear tire, like that's right behind the driver. If that's the right rear, but it's the left rear, that's his help. Wild and dangerous sport is.
Yeah. Let's see this again. Now we're looking at from the perspective of Raja Carruth. It goes high. Oh, Casgrala blows up.
As soon as the car rolled in front of him and the hole coming out, around he went.
Yeah, the car is just kind of like
Naturally,
spin.
nothing you can do in that situation.
Kuski, Carruth, Weatherman, and like, oh, there's another car with yellow. Oh, the Alfredo. Is that Williams too? This is the second car we've seen blow up. Probably Clements hit the wall. This is probably going to be an extended caution.
Fortunately, it could, this wreck that early after a restart could have been a lot worse, taking even more cars out.
Like, this is the second car that's blown up today. Is it the heat? Of course, it's a fucking red flag. Ah!
From the fluid that has been put down and getting the cars off of the track and back into the infield.
All right. Well, this is crap. We're back. Well, I'm not gonna turn the audio back on until we know we're gonna go green. Hello. shit, I'm almost dead. Do I have any... A waste of a Giga Crush, but that's what I'm gonna do. They put it on Speedy Dry. You see they're showing the spotters. Got Ross Cruth on pit road. Alright, they're showing the replay. I mean, he had, you know, right rear damage. Especially, like, you can see in his in-car, like, the tire ripping through the fender in the, just in the rear of the car. Oh, they're showing. Wait, oh, they're showing us Le Mans.
On the call there, it's the last race for the
Petit Le Mans.
There's a six-way battle going on right now in the GTP Championship run. A couple Penske entries in that, so great battle that's taking place again on
Right now.
10-hour race.
I'm trying to think, like, it's the main battle for points is between the 10 and the 31.
Night sky. So
I don't know which one. Oh, damn it. They took it away. So, but they're halfway through. So it's gonna end around 9, about 10. Yeah, okay, we're under caution. Yay!
Has gone away. They'll start going to work on the teams that were on pit road. One of those being Raja Karut. Doing some work on that car. They'll send him back out onto the racetrack.
And the trouble for that is they've got no crush panel on this car right here, so all kinds of debris, heat, carbon monoxide, all sorts of things are going to be coming inside the cockpit for Raja the rest of the day.
Yeah, that right rear one is a real bad one to lose, because normally
Is that one?
Holy shit!
another piece
Okay.
of metal, so you wouldn't be able to see any of that.
Oh, now you're back. All right.
Say it's
Yeah.
because
My phone was messing up.
At least
Corvette out for the race. The engine just died.
All right.
That's Corvette's last race too as a factory team.
Huh?
Steve, second.
Oh, it's Corvette's last team as a own factory only team.
Hold on. Austin Hill has lug nuts missing.
He's getting as he speeds around this mile-and-a-half track. So the team has talked about just changing the left side tires. Remember, they're limited on sets of tires here in the Xfinity Series today. So they're going to take a look at that, see if there's any other damage there. But he had to come to pit road.
So I'd be shocked if they changed the tire. It seems like they're taking the tire off, probably inspecting the threads, because if the tire was loose, it could damage the studs, where then any tire you put on would become tight. If you're going to take the time, let's make the repair one time and one time only.
And they're going to work on 21. Austin Hill, he's going to have to restart in the back.
Here are those of us who burn our calluses.
F1 in 2009.
What about the 9?
Yeah, 2009 F1 World Champion James Button's at the IMSA race for.
Oh, yes. Jensen Button is in. He's with JDC Miller Motorsports. Yes.
Yep, he's about to jump in.
Alrighty.
We're made for this. Start solving your projects today at northerntool.com.
The Barn Bar. The county's best hangout. Just got better. Here's the Living Smooth. With the always smooth, easy drinking Keystone Light.
When it comes to the wrong mattress, you snooze, you lose. At Ashley, we've got you covered with top mattress brands at winning prices. And you can snooze now and pay later with 0% interest for 60 months. Make every snooze count. Shop in store or online today.
Cracker Barrel was founded on the simple belief that freshly made food should be served up at a fair price. Today, that's more important than ever. So we've got over 20 meals under $12, including all the generously portioned classics that made us famous, and the signature size you've always loved. All served up with an extra helping of care. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
What causes a curve down there? Is it Peyronie's disease?
Will it get worse?
How common is it?
Can I talk to?
Can this be treated? Stop typing, start talking to a specialized urologist, because it could be Peyronie's disease, or PD. It's a medical condition where there is a curve in the erection caused by formation of scar tissue.
Okay, I don't need to hear that.
Maybe 50 years. Check it out. If it's 60 starts. What's that? 2009. Starts. That's a good time. Nine of the lap. It's the only one that's not. So chance to the 10%. 6 motion. I can change the
All right.
Restart.
I heard Cole Custer talk about it, and, the stop and go wasn't the big issue.
Lights are off. Finally going back racing.
Yeah,
Challenge
I
he
can
has
see.
inside is going to be a pair of column cars, so you assume they're going to work together and try to really help each other down the front stretch. Now, the good news for Cole Custer is the double zero. In fact, he's going to have a lot of help through the restart zone. The question is in turn one, guys, if the 20 car will stay committed to the double zero, or if he'll have the opportunity to try to find a 3-wide situation.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Nemechek's willing to get that aggressive. Really jump up there 3 wide. I think he's accomplished a lot of what he wanted to accomplish. Now he has track position. He talked before the race about being smart, leading this race with great points. And I think that now with this track position, although we all know John Hunter, even one of those ones being wide open, I think he'll be very selective in the movie.
Probably pretty particular.
John Hunter Nemechek restarting row 2 just behind Cole Custer. We'll see if the momentum works for him on the high side. The pace car off the track will feel back in the hands of Cole Custer.
All right, here we go. Let's go green again. And please, just keep it green. This race has gone almost an hour. Heading to the speedy dry. Custer appears to take the lead.
We're not even past halfway.
Emmerich down below. Nemechek, he's worked up to third now. Started all the way at the rear. And Allgaier are going to pass Chandler Smith. P4.
Good job.
There's Riley Herbst trying to make the move past Chandler Smith as well. He's at his home track with 50 to 60 of his friends and family in attendance.
He's back to fifth right now with 4 cars on the outside trying to get by him. He rolls in behind the 98 of Herbst.
Big pass there for John Hunter Nemechek. Gets by the 10 of Hemrick.
Oh, Hemrick.
Bit of a slip from Daniel Hemrick. Let's Allgaier go up to third.
He started in the back as well, so he's done a good job of climbing up in the field, the same as John Hunter.
Now Hemrick able to get back.
Big run from Josh Berry here down the back straightaway to the inside. Chandler Smith as well.
Riley Herbst in the 98, being a Las Vegas native, has 50 or 60 family members and friends that have come out here to the track and cheer him on. Riley's still looking for that first win in the Xfinity Series.
Sam Mayer has been unable to work his way through the field super well. Oh, he gets to Sammy Smith. Gets Sammy Smith a little loose there. Lets him make the pass. Oh.
Extra pit stop. Trying to recover. He's back up to 17.
Parker down the back straightaway.
Sounds like a law firm.
Yeah. Here's the rolling for the 18 car. He gets a little loose, just in a bad position. I think that the one affects it a little bit, but also the side force going away as the 11's out there. He's just trying hard to go through throttle and maintain right there and asking too much of the rear tires and lateral grip.
Brendan Jones in the 9, just in front of Ryan Sieg in the 39.
Sieg's had some good runs here in Vegas. Not a surprise to see this 39 car running in the top 10. Small team works hard to get their points, and they really try to highlight or prepare their best.
Currently pit stops on the yellow flag. All the GT cars are pitting.
More cars. No, never mind. No cars, nothing. Brett Moffitt is back in the lead lap.
Saw Ryan Sieg at driver intros. I said, "You ready to go?" He said, "Yeah, always."
Oh, Chris has a nice gap on John Nemechek. Not Joe Nemechek.
I didn't even notice Nemechek is in second place now.
He's quietly making way for the field.
Yes, I know.
98 of Herbst working the high side, trying to create that momentum. You see it work down the back straightaway as it closes in on the 10 of Hemrick. Just slightly offset here in 3 and 4. Watching the back of that 98 move around.
Maybe asking why isn't the 98 higher in 3 and 4? We saw guys earlier in the race running higher. Well, it's simply because the tires are still new and they add a lot of grip. So the shortest way around the racetrack is the way to go. The top gets better when the tires start to wear out. The speed starts to come out of them. Then you start looking for different places to run.
The other thing, too, is we had that big crash down in turn 1 and 2, and they put a bunch of speedy dry on the racetrack. And yes, we're starting to clean that bottom groove, that second groove, that third groove. And all of that stuff you're cleaning goes somewhere, and it goes to the top of the racetrack. And that top groove will take a long time for them to really move that cushion up down there in 1 and 2 and really get that track flattened back out.
Oh, Hemrick got loose right there. That's a skill that the drivers have, a tool in the toolbox. You see a guy struggling right behind him, pull the air off the car, makes him loose. Seen that forever in this series. See, he turns a little bit before him, or gets underneath him. Now he stacks that air up underneath him, and it just makes his car where he cannot get back to the bottom. This is on 104 a few moments ago. Little battle right here. Riggs wasn't real sure which lane he needed to be in. Sammy Smith trying to get by.
That's why I sent it to you right now.
Ryan Snyder in the 19 car.
Sammy had a fast car in that 18. Just getting up there and getting behind people and just trying to be patient, but also at the same time, it's disrupting the air on their car and making those passes relatively easy. We saw the same thing out of his teammate John Hunter Nemechek when he came through the back of the field. What you got, Dave?
Well, good year, I know you know this. When you have a young driver who sees tracks for the first time in any series, they're not necessarily going to be their best effort. So they saw this track in March. Sammy Smith knew that the car was good.
When Nemechek is slowly, he is reeling in that 00.
Those extra laps sure help, Marty.
Mayer now enters the top 10.
Mayer finally coming to life here in the second half of this stage 2. What did Marty Lindley do on the last stop, isn't it?
He's gonna make his way past Creed. There he goes.
And they have responded with some speed here in this run. Now up to the 9th position for Sam Mayer.
Sammy Smith also see him go by Ryan C. And Sheldon Creed, we saw him be very aggressive in the first stage. He is running in the 10th spot right now. This is Cole Custer out in front. He's already run 36 laps here at Las Vegas today.
You don't have to be in the race to be in the race.
And now we wait. 19 to go in the stage.
That's like 2 months ago on DC, just by the week. So, or not just by, it's one of the best races in the world. Especially with the traffic, so you can see everybody. It still goes well, so I think towards the end, you can see some fire. Mental, to go what makes this, like you said, one of the greatest races in the world.
All right. Hemrick and Chandler Smith. That's 5th and 6th.
It's my favorite. I'm seeing that in the last couple of years. That's why it's so loud here on the track. You know, I'm even getting like, you know, it's a great track. You know, to go and get back and be with you in that seat. Doesn't need much explanation as well, you know, so great. So we didn't have seasons. This one is what we want to do, so we go. Instead of taking the turn, we see what Scott Dixon is going to do in this day. Dixon will lead to the restart. The championship still in for 2. One is still dramatically alive in another flip. The 31 had issues earlier on in the race because of where they're at. So I think I'm stuck getting out. Second one to thing on.
A lot of echoing there for my other dude. Looks like the one got around Brandon Jones for 8th position.
Diecast, but all you have to do is visit NASCAR.com/shop. Still up front, it's Cole Custer, but for how long is the question now, as John Hunter Nemechek has closed the gap, just 0.3 seconds separating the top two.
This right here is what I thought we were going to see all season long during the Xfinity year.
Custer for Nemechek.
Cole Custer and John Hunter Nemechek. Out in front of the
Nemechek has done his job. Custer hasn't as much as Jeremy Clements goes a lap down.
pace, but he's not really been able to close the gap on the 0-0. Custer's running different lines. Top down here, gets the wall. Really, really loose, but hung out and fast. Right against the wall. John Hunter has to fade down just a little bit to get a little clean air on the left front. Can't run right up against the wall, so giving up just maybe a little bit of time there. In 3 and 4, you see the difference as the 0-0 drives away. Now down in 1 and 2. Custer and John Hunter, you check both on the
All right, Sheldon Creed battling off, or trying to hold off Sammy Smith. Battle that's gone on for a while. They're 10th and 11th. This is for a stage point.
And this is a little bit of just the inexperience, in my opinion, of Sammy Smith. Guy's got a very fast race car, but he's trying to make this pass on the bottom. And the 2 is a difficult thing to do. See the 2 back up to entry.
2 went high as the 18 goes low, and it cost him a position.
The 18's through.
He backed up the entry a lot that time. He had some kind of an issue in turn 3. When Sammy turned underneath him, he was already past him. So something happened with the 2 car right there.
They kind of just like shot up the track.
Long run speed. That's interesting right there on the top of the screen. The 7 running the bottom of the straightaway. Down the back straightaway. I don't know if he just assumes it's 98's way fast. He's coming by. I'm going to let it go. Or is the 7 having a problem, are you?
Oh.
Not having a problem, Junior, but he is frustrated.
Just got passed by Riley Herbst.
How hard to go in here. I hate that they're driving away tonight, Jimmy, but I'm just brutalizing this right front if I don't. Yeah, no, you're doing the right thing, man. We need to save the right front this stint. Therefore, I still have nothing to lean on with the right rear. That's the problem.
Yeah, so Junior, he brings up the point. Feels like he can't push the car as hard as he wants. That's why he lost the 3rd spot there to Riley Herbst.
And we, I know you, Marty, you and Steve were talking about some tire issues on that set of car. The tires that came off after stage 1, little cording, little chunky on the right front, cording on the left front. So the team sounds concerned about the longevity of these tires throughout this run with 9 laps to go.
Maybe a little concern and also a little understanding of where they are, right? They came in 17 points above the cut line. They finished 7th in the first stage. So kind of like we talked about, Junior, at the beginning, as we see a little shove from Creed to Myatt Snyder. Creed saying, hey, man, I'm running the top. I got a little more speed. Why don't you give me a little room on exit? But I think the 7 just says, look, you're doing the right thing. You heard Jim Pullman tell him, we just don't want to have a big mistake here. So don't worry about letting the guy go. I appreciate your understanding. Kim, how about the 2 of Sheldon Creed?
Yeah, he continues to drop further from the top 10, currently running in
Hit the
13th
sub goal.
position and came on the radio just
How
a
about
second ago.
views?
I wouldn't call it frantic, but definitely a concerned voice saying he's just losing right rear grip, can't turn the wheel, and he's struggling to get in the throttle. So that car just not good on the long green flag runs for Sheldon Creed.
Hit the view go away. I thought, wait a minute, I thought I didn't, I thought I moved back the day, the... Ah, shit. I thought I pushed back the... I thought I moved back the time,
A ton of track position just in the last 7 or 8 laps.
I could have sworn I moved back the time of the video coming out for Hendrick's win video. I guess I was wrong.
The 7 of Algar for 3rd is closing in on this lead battle. I know Riley Herbst, 9 in the points championship battle, would love to be.
I had to edit out several of some of the video for some of the wins to get the video uploaded. So it's got 291 of 300 vids of the wins, with 2 not being there because the video doesn't exist as of now, and the other 7 were for copyright.
Stuart Hobbs racing credit too. Right? They didn't have, they had expansion this year in the Xfinity Series with this 0 car full time, and both of these cars consistently have speed. Both of them run well. A lot of fighting right here through traffic.
Yeah, there's some more traffic out in front of the leaders. Could present some opportunities for either the 20.
All right, here comes Nemechek to the bottom. We got 5 to go. The 20 is caught back up to the 0. Lapped car coming up. Kyle C. Or no, 28. CJ McLaughlin. And Riley Herbst is now in the mix. We got 3 cars duking for the stage win with 4 laps to go. Lap traffic looks like it's playing a big part. Who gets lapped now? It's Brendan Poole.
All right, the 0's got to run the bottom here, Steve. He's not been running the bottom in 3 and 4. What's his car going to look like? They try to go around that 6 car on the inside. All of them having to do this. No one able to run the top and take advantage of the momentum.
3 to go.
Not overdrive the bottom. I think you have that rhythm of running the top, right? Now all of a sudden you think you could drive down to the bottom with a little bit more speed, overrun the front tires, and then once you slip off that white line, you get in that no man's land of the middle, right? You just get tight. The 20 got tight right there. You see the 98 closing the gap on him, running lower.
That kind of had to guess where the 20 of Nemechek was going to go. He was hoping Nemechek was going to go to the top. Custer a little bit slow to the middle, 3 and 4 right there.
Yeah, they're all kind of struggling. Custer said, nobody's car's driving great. Look at her 20 up the track again, the 98 to the bottom. Going to be side by side coming off of turn 2. Little side draft, almost contact.
Ooh. Here comes Herbst now. Pass, trying to.
And Herbst looks great.
Running that bottom. Nemechek running high. Second place to the number 98. We're going to have 1 lap to go. Can the 98 track down the 0 at his home track? Oh, man. Here he comes. He is fast. As fast as the energy and Monster Energy. To the inside he goes. Wow. Sending it hard into turn 3. He's clear. He met 2 great passes in the span of 2 laps. Riley Herbst will win stage 2 in Vegas. Herbst, Custer, Nemechek, Allgaier, Hemrick, Chandler Smith, Barry, Mayer, Sammy Smith, and Jones.
Brandon Jones rounding out the top 10 in stage 2. Herbst claims the stage 2 victory.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis.
I'll be right back.
Already in, look like a back marker. Already in the pitch right now.
All right, I'm undeafened now. All right. Still got another
Welcome
110 laps. I just took a very nice piss. My 300 wins video went public. 7 hours before I meant it to, but that's neither here nor there.
Hello.
Lots of dicey and passing from prototypes to GT cars. I don't like it.
I like to keep the focus at hand for the cup race.
All right.
Unless for the race, NASCAR race, unless there's a major malfunction for one of the GTPs.
Here we go with the pit race.
All right. Yep. They haven't pit on my end yet. But they're coming around, and now they're pulling off it. Now we go. All right, let's see if Herbst can maintain his lead after the pit cycle. Stuart Haas is dominated today, which is an anomaly. It'd be like Williams winning a race for once.
Ooh!
All right, let's see how we do. Nemechek, Herbst cuts to the top three. What are their pit stops like?
One thing I have to say, the 98 actually skidded into his box.
Oh, you're right, he did. I see sideways. Nemechek, a 14.4. Herbst, a 14.1. Let's see what Custer gets. A 13.9.
Oh!
Who's going to win the race off pit road? It is...
The 98 looks like
Herbst,
he won that one
Custer, Hemrick, Nemechek, Allgaier, Chandler Smith, Myatt Snyder, Sam Mayer, Austin Hill, Brandon Jones.
They did say some updates. Some cars are losing performance in their cars.
Right. I'm glad that for once my broadcast is actually matching yours in terms of where it is. It'll be less problematic than the Roval.
Apparently, some famous celebrity just walked through pit lane. There we go.
Okay, let me look it up.
Michael Jordan, probably.
Well,
yeah, in these gold little tux.
Makes sense he'd be there.
All right, round 2 of pits.
He doesn't own the expert team. He doesn't own his expert team anymore, so he definitely be at the track nowadays. After the race, it looks like they're going to send off to Road Atlanta for the closing the last hours.
Yeah, it was interesting when you was away, by the way, Junior, because all the playoff players were like in even positions, while all the non-playoff players are all in the odd numbers for a bit. It was so weird. Ooh. This is going to be a heck of a race. Looks like the crew chief are still cleaning up the track a little bit. A little bit of dust, and they're rolling off, I believe. Yes, the crew is rolling off. The blue off the track now.
What?
You know, Scott Dixon is out of the Scott Dixon or one Cadillac is out of the title, so he's not a factor.
Well, yeah, I know he doesn't have a chance to win the title, so he's just going.
That car has been bad all year.
And they won Laguna Seca, and that's it.
The 18 loses 8 spots in that pit lane, that pit race.
That's quite a few. Oh, shit.
Went from 7th to 15th.
Ah.
But yep, all the blowers are off track right now.
Yeah.
Could see a start next lap.
25 cars remaining on the lead lap. All right, choose rule and play.
this race, a Wreckers race car, but
It's interesting to note that I'm surprised there's two number 2 cars.
There's the 2 and
But
the
one has 02.
Yeah, 02. For, yeah, 02. You're allowed to do that.
Oh my god, there's just treetop.
There's also the 07 and the 08, along with the 7 and the 8.
you know, both of those guys gave up stage points, and you
Nine times a 01, like a 01 to 09 cars are usually pretty bad.
The 18 car is rocking some. I don't know what kind of skin the 18's rocking in this.
18
in
car,
the Xfinity series.
It's Pilot Flying J. It's a gas station truck stop type franchise.
And I see someone's using some, and I see the 10 rocking some.
Circle.
Is that the fruit sweets?
It's a drink. It's like a nutrition drink.
All right, lights are off.
All right.
Pace car is coming down now.
All right, pace car now pulling off onto pit road. We're gonna have 105 laps to go as soon as we go green.
The 98 was getting pushed heavy by the 10.
There we go.
Straight on the go. The 10 was hustling that 98.
See that?
Hustling him.
See that now. But Custer, ooh, a little slippery
What
for Cole
the
Custer.
hell?
Ooh, we got a car going high. Sheldon Creed, he's made several passes on the high side. This is going to continue to do that on these restarts. The cars are weaving their way through. Custer in the lead.
Number 20, look at the 20.
Well, I'm going to see. Yeah, I see he's making the move on the outside. He soars past Riley Herbst. And the battle for the lead between the Custer and Nemechek begins anew.
Very bad start I saw right there for that 21 car there.
Austin Hill, I guess he slid back a bit.
Yeah, and he's going backwards. 16 just overtake him.
Yep, on the outside. I'm sure Chandler Smith will be happy about that, considering Austin Hill ripped the win away from him in the spring here.
There must be something up with that 21 car because he's one of the fastest here.
Mm-hmm. Looks like 98 is going to go for the high side on the 20. Can he hold and stick the pass? Also, the 10's in the battle right now with the 7.
Yep. Battles for second and for fourth. And Herbst makes the pass for P2.
Oh, the 16 out of nowhere just caught up with the 7. He must have had a good draft.
Yeah, he does.
And he's about to overtake the 7. There he goes.
I see it goes. Yeah, it goes to the outside. I think you are a bit ahead now. I think a bit ahead of me because I hit the wrong button. Here comes the 21 back around. He's trying to make the move on the 7, but the 7 goes high. And right on the 21 is a car who's struggled in the beginning, but is working his way back through to the front. It's Sam Mayer. He just about the cut line to start the round of 8. Fell back, missed out on stage 4 and stage 1. Now is in a more comfortable position, but he's not out of the woods just yet.
I think the 7 earlier that looked like he lost power in his car a little bit there. That's how he lost those 2 positions. And the 16!
There he goes. He dives to the inside of the number 10. His teammate, Daniel Hemrick, and he makes the pass for 4th.
I think the 10 is going to try and block the 7, but no use. 7 may be going to the high line.
The 1 car trying to pass the 21. For Pete, this is for 7th. Ooh, and Allgaier trying to pass Hemrick. Battles go on. 7 makes the pass for P5.
The 21 and the 1 are in the battle on the turn.
Wait, what happened to the 27? How do you fall so far back? The 27 had a pit under green, and that's why he's a lap down.
I did see a car actually pit early, so he might be having some car issues at the moment.
NASCAR called in the pit road for something, apparently.
Oh, speeding, I believe.
Maybe. I guess he forgot to serve it, the penalty before. So, Mayer clears Austin Hill with his sights now set on Hemrick.
The 18 is behind the 9.
Everybody at the bottom of the racetrack down here, turn 3 and 4.
Busted is pulling the lead a bit, 0.6 second ahead.
So Brandon
Yeah.
Jones behind the 9, and it was announced earlier that Sammy Smith was going to
That's what it is. Something like that for Mustangs today.
for that organization.
Yeah, when I look at all of the lineups, Junior
Man, Stewart Haas on track for their first 1-2 and God knows how long.
Oh my goodness. The 2 and 11.
Yeah,
This is
and
going to
then
be
the
an
11
interesting
is Lane
battle.
Riggs in his, I think, his second Xfinity start of his career. On track potentially at least for a top 15, maybe a top 10. He's impressed in his start.
Oh, he's got shoved.
In the truck
And
series.
11 goes through with
The 2
Riggs.
goes way high. This happened earlier. And the 11 goes to P11. And Riley Herbst is catching up to his teammate. Oh, now side by side as they come out of turn 4. That 98 has really turned it on in the latter half of the race. Here he comes. In the 1, he is the leader. Riley Herbst to the lead. A statement I almost never say. Wow.
Osman definitely got some fast Mustangs
Yesterday,
today.
we saw Dylan Capello make his ARCA West debut for Naki Clower Motorsports in their number 88, and he won the race. And this is when their presumed full-time driver, Bradley Erickson, couldn't do it in 8 or 9 races.
Oh, dearie me. It looks like there was an incident with the 10.
I guess we'll see.
Is that the 1?
Don't spoil it for me. It would have to be the 1. Well, not the 1's right behind the 10. Josh Berry working his way to the field. He's trying to pass
Oh, is that a lap
Mike
car?
Snyder.
Let's see.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
It looks like a lap car. Never mind.
Okay.
It's gotta be hard, to jump in these cars just every now and then, racing against people, racing every
Josh Berry, he's had not a great season compared to this last year where he made the Final 4. He's going to Stewart Haas Racing next year in the Cup Series, which I mentioned at this point is about as bad as regular Haas.
In F1?
Yeah, I mean, they're winless. Only one of their drivers made the playoffs of 4. Like, I don't know how he's once Kevin Harvick is gone. I don't know how that team's gonna function. And there's rumors that another driver is retiring from the team, Eric Almirola. So that could open another spot for another driver, but who would go there? Herbst is now driving away.
Yeah, it does. You need all the help you can get. On these days where you aren't good, that's really where a pit crew.
There's a battle between the 14th and 15th right now.
One of my friends is watching the stream saying "Go Green Car."
I don't know what the green car is, but yes, go green car. I'm guessing he's
One of
talking
the cars
about
is sponsored by Treetop, which is I think an alcohol drink.
We saw Chandler Smith in the spring go out and dominate.
And then he lost right at the end of the race.
Is there something right now you should be telling Riley, like, hey, you don't need to press it so hard. You've got a big gap here. What do you do as a crew chief when you've got a car out here out front this far?
Well, at this point, knowing I still have another pit stop to go, this stage I'm going to probably run pretty even, a little over 5 laps on both set of tires. I'm going to probably be pretty quiet all the way until this first pit stop.
I'm gonna look. What number race? How many races has he lost? That's odd.
And that way, I maybe think I can make an adjustment or look at the pace and see if they push too hard. Really, it's that last 50. That's the key.
This is his 4th freaking year. I've mocked him mercilessly, I think on and off video for having not won. But here he is, made it to the front on speed.
This is a driver that even in the mix of the playoffs,
Proving me wrong.
so consistent with his messaging. He didn't care about points. He wants to win.
I think there might be a battle with the 9 and the 18. I'm not 100% sure.
That's not, well, it'd be a 3-way fight because the 21's in between them.
1.2 seconds back.
All right, going to break with 88 laps to go, 89 laps to go. It's a battle, the 18, the 21, and the 9. That's 10th, 9th, and 8th.
Now you can stream all your games like it's nothing.
Really quick on my own end. Oh, she doesn't know. She knows I'm streaming and I'm streaming my stream, and she's not watching. She just was just saying go green car. Look at that, IMSA 0-1 is still leading, but the 31 is ahead of the 10, and that's very important because the 31 needs to finish ahead of the 10 in order to claim the championship. With the 6 out of the race, that's the only battle. Also, I gotta think about it. This is also this is the last race for LMP3 and IMSA. Oh, you may be a menace, but we'll still miss you. Currently leading is the 38 team.
No, B25 BMW is still the championship hunt too. 4 of the top 5 of the points.
Well, the 25 is farther behind.
Yeah, but he was leading the points too, winning. He has to call to win too. So it's really anyone's race still.
Riley Motorsports' LMP3 is having an uncharacteristically poor day. Either that or they crashed. I don't know.
Oh, I see the green car. I think he's talking about the 19 car that is behind the 2.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. My friend was not watching the race. She just said it. Just
with
randomly.
The true tops. Which, by the way, the 2 has a classic design today. It looks beautiful. Oh, side by side with the 9 and 2.
Yep, that's for.
Can he get it?
12th. Here he comes. Yeah, he's clear. 2 cars.
Gone up the wall. He must have had some bad slide up.
Yeah, he's been running the outside a lot, but the lane, the outside, it's not ready yet. The tires need to wear out to where the inside isn't viable for the outside roof to be competitive. Riley Herb slapping Blaine Perkins again.
Yes, someone who racing on iRacing. Yeah. Only one you want to be in the bottom, but land ones you want to climb the track.
The lead between the 98 and the 0 has increased. He is now 2.3 seconds behind.
The view that he has. Now time for the Toyota driver update. John Hunter Nemechek is running in the 3rd position. Started back at 38. Steve had that issue with the rear end.
Yeah, I think it was an axle seal. Kind of leaked the rear end grease down the axle tube and out the right rear wheel. So for the 2nd week in a row, the 20 car didn't get to make a qualifying lap. I'm sure that's something you're going to try to tidy up at the shop. They can't be happy about it, but John Hunter and the entire organization doing a nice job recovering. Yeah, back at 20th, 45 car Raja Cruz. Took everybody back earlier to the race. We had a massive crash. Came down into turn 1. We're back on board with Raja right here. The inside car there has all loads of motors. He does the cross and
Yeah, Roger Caruth, he was in that wreck earlier. He's on the lead lap right now, running 20th.
Lots of side damage still.
They did a good job fixing it.
We can actually. Sorry.
It all started with Casgrala engine blew up.
I was about to say the 45. You can tell the damage is still there because there's a piece of the car flapping a bit while racing down the track.
Clements pits. He was already a ways back. Alright, yeah. Already 2 laps down. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Ryan Ellis gets lapped. But yeah, they're talking about now, Astro. Raja Caruso, he's been driving for... Well, he drives for GMS in the Truck Series and did a couple splits for Alpha Prime Racing. Both are... Okay, GMS is a decent to good team. Alpha Prime's a pretty mad team. But Hendrick Motorsports is giving him a ride in their number 17 Xfinity car. That's like Ferrari themselves preparing a factory car for him for the final race of the year.
That's true.
Like a Prima, basically, going from I don't know Campos to Prima. So it's a fantastic opportunity for him.
He's just on a rail today. And this is kind of, you know, we've seen this from this 98 car. They have speed. That 00 has speed. Keep waiting.
The 1 is catching up with the 7 right now. Just past some lap traffic, but the 1 is closer to 7.
God knows the 1 needs the points.
7 definitely needs to
Ryan
defend
Reed,
this as well.
they're talking about now. The 66, he just got a lap, but he has 2 Daytona wins in the Xfinity Series, 2015 and 2017. Hasn't run a race since 2018, which capped off. He had 5 years in the lower series with Roush Racing's number 16 with Lilly Diabetes as sponsor because he is a diabetic.
Yep.
I wonder what if talents in NASCAR.
Ran out of talent.
Really good job for somebody who has a lot of seat time, and a seat time nearly a half a decade ago.
His last 3 full seasons in the playoffs. Absolutely good to see him back competing here today.
Just a spot in front of him is Dawson Graham running in the 22nd position.
And that's a great run for the 74. They've been fun just to get in the race every week. And to see them running top 20, it's a great, or near the top 20 is a great sign.
Ricky mentioned making the race, and that's one thing that Ryan Reed had to do with his 66 car. In fact, he told me in practice he'd have to go out there and do what they call a mock qualifying run right away. Run it as hard as you can like the qualifying because he needed to know what it would do when they changed tires and had him actually go qualify. So there you have it. Hasn't raced since 2018. Did some sim work this
Some cars are coming down pit road.
Pit stop's about to go off, I guess.
make the show is racing well.
So it seems, I don't know, it feels early.
Sammy Smith gets another spot going by Hemrick, the 11 of Lane Riggs.
10 continuing to fall back.
Texas couldn't have really gone worse. Poor guy had an accident 3 laps into practice. Doing a nice job. Not just running the laps. It's one thing to run the laps, but he's running very high-end quality laps around the cars you need to run around to learn as much.
Just a heads up.
Yeah.
Cole Custard has been complaining about his car, saying it's a bit too tight in the middle of the corner.
Okay.
Where the car needs to be, he sees he needs to put that.
Evident considering he's now 4 seconds behind his teammate.
The bumps and how to get through them, how they can upset the car in turns 1 and 2. And I've seen him actually running the fifth and 3 and 4. One of the hardest things to really understand for a young driver at a mile and a half for the first time. So he's found some speed wherever he can go.
There's Wyatt Snyder. Talked about him earlier, only a few races. He's got good pace right here also. So a lot of, limited talk about this.
Yeah, Cole Custard is losing a lot of speed in that bottom line, unfortunately.
If the bottom is starting to fall, that means the high line is the way.
Bless you.
They got.
Bless you again. Bless you on board.
Possibility. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You good now?
Yeah.
11 races between first and second and 15 races between second and third.
Herbst continues to lead as we go back to commercial. Now it's 72 to go.
Introducing the NASCAR Powerball Playoff. 4 finalists will win a trip or 2 to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship race at the Phoenix Raceway, with the grand prize winner taking home $1 million.
Oh, crash! Oh, ends the race.
Oh, dude!
My bad.
Is it a major car?
The official lottery game of NASCAR.
Wait, hold on.
Dentist car, P3. Never mind.
An LMP3? Okay.
Yeah, got wiped down.
Well,
doesn't matter.
I guess LMP, one last LMP3 moment before their time's done.
Yep.
Snyder trying to pass Hemrick, who's free falling.
The 10 and 11 have dropped places. The 18's just gained 2.
Oh, he had help.
Guaranteed to fit every time.
Also, we can't forget that what's coming up next in the F1 calendar is a fantastic race coming up.
U.S. Grand Prix.
Not just any U.S. Grand Prix.
I love the. I have
The
hope that if
circuit of America.
I have hope that if Verstappen wins, you're just gonna hear a chorus of boos from the stands
Experience the joy
because of how freaking boring it's gotten.
Pay 0% interest for 5 years on just
I think it would be funny for one.
$17 per month. Plus save on accessories store-wide.
Mayor catching up to Allgaier. That's the battle for fifth.
The Sonic 2 for $7 deal with
Well, not just that. F1 is staying in America, North America, for 3 races.
Yep, U.S., Mexico, and Brazil.
Sonic 2 for $7 deal.
And back to the US again for the brand new and one-time race, it looks like. Gonna be the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Unfortunately, the race has a 10-year contract.
So it's gonna be 10 years with this track.
Yeah, it was originally 3, and then they extended it to 10. I have no idea. But
it's gonna be at midnight because of NFL.
It's 10 p.m. East Pacific. It'll be 1 in the morning for me. My friends aren't gonna watch it. I'll watch it because I'm a sucker for torture.
Surprisingly, I'm gonna be watching it.
Yeah,
all because F1 is not going to go head to head with F1. NASCAR, I mean NFL. My God.
Wait, this is the most laps led ever in a race for him? That's just sad. How many laps did he led his career? Let me see. He led 15 laps in his rookie season. He led 57 the next year. 12 laps last year. 45 until this race.
Surprised, just a heads up on the timings right now. Cole Custard is losing, I believe, 0.3 seconds to his teteammate.
That's about
Herbst.
accurate. That's pretty accurate, yeah. Per lap. I don't think any of my friends thought this was remotely possible.
We passed for hour mark. It's time for the driver to take more risks for the GP championship.
You know, coming into the day, the one team ranked 25th and points earned a mile and a half.
18 cars down on the lead lap.
Oh yeah, so
wow.
Daniel Dye, Raja Karuth, and Kyle Sieg all got lapped. Next would be Connor Mosack in the 24.
For your 20-year-old driver to say, hey, we walked out to Vegas with our first top 10 of the year, our first top 5 of the year in a mile and a half. We consider that a good one.
Oh, I think a top 5 is a great day for this young racing. You know, what I like about Marty Lindley and Sam Mayer and what they're doing is it doesn't sound like they're working on the next 4 races of this year. It seems like they have a much bigger plan all year long. It seems, you know, their patience has built with one another. There's been some criticism, but the veteran on top of the pit box, a long-time racer, is really trying to guide and mold this young race car driver. And you see it with the results. 3 wins already this year, and his win last week I thought was very patient because when he got behind, he could have bowled.
If Bradley if Bradley Herbst actually keeps this up, we could have only 10 drivers on the lead lap at this rate.
I mean,
if he keeps going.
I think it could be Connor Mosack just got lapped, so 17 remain. I mean, if it goes green the whole time, we'll see. We're not even halfway through the stint yet, as Daniel Hemrick goes to pit road.
I think this is a little bit early, 63 to go.
That's definitely not a good sign.
No, it's just making a gamble. Hemrick hasn't won in almost 2 years because he's the Jerry Nadeau of the series and is cursed to never win again. As far as
just a heads up, the 10 has pitted. The 10 has pitted
right now. 4 tires for the 10.
Oh, interesting. Just a heads up. Creed has just entered the pits.
Yep.
And he may have missed his spot there.
He's backed up a
just
bit.
by a bit.
So he backed up a bit just to make sure he was in the right spot.
staying tight and loose. They will make some significant adjustments for Sheldon Creed on this machine. As we look at Chandler Smith making routine service under green, he said
Chandler Smith now on the pit road. Oh, Creed had a bad pit stop because it had back up a 19.5. Typically for Xfinity, you want to have a sub 15.
Just want to give you a driver update.
Chandler Smith, he had a 13.6. That's a great pit stop. Here comes Ryan Sieg.
Is that the 7? The 7 is in. I repeat, the 7 has just entered.
See it now. Austin Hill gets pit as well. And Lane Riggs. And Josh Berry.
Just to give you...
Ryan Sieg with a 16.4. Parker Retzloff and Parker Kligerman pit.
Oh dear!
Okay.
Something just happened with the 7 car. Oh. A pit error. A pit error just happened to the 7.
I guess I'll see. I didn't see what happened. Austin Hill with a 13, Riggs with 15.2, Allgaier a 16.4. Yeah, slow pit stop for the 7. Kligerman a 19.3, another just 16.5. You know, Parker Retzloff a 16.6. Need a slow. Maybe they're also pitting longer to get more fuel in the car. I should have said that as well. That might be something to consider because I've heard it was early. Nemechek 16.3, Custer 14.7. Nemechek, oh sorry, he already pit. Mayer, Snyder, Herbst, Burton, same as on the pit road. Mayer a 14.8, Snyder a 14 flat. Riley Herbst is not on. He's on pit road. I didn't even say it. Herbst a 13.3, a fantastic pit stop for the leader. Fastest pit stop of the cycle.
Riley Herbst.
Yeah, just want to give you a heads up.
Today.
He exits in the lead. Slow stop on the oh never mind, it's not, it's okay. Burton 50.9, Sammy Smith 50.7, Moffitt a 17. Connor Reed, Ryan Reed and Connor Mosack on pit road now. And Brandon Jones.
Just want to give you a heads up. The 10 car is complaining about his car losing a bit of speed.
Maybe they
so there should be some. I think 10 has some issues.
And maybe they over-adjusted. Alright, if we had to go back, wow! If you go back to like the next car who didn't pit, the gap is something like almost 7 seconds now. That just shows like how good the 98 team was on pit road.
Just to give you a heads up, a car has been penalized.
Let's see what.
I believe speed.
Let's see. So someone was speeding on pit road. So let's see. Was it Nima?
I think it was a brother.
Was it Nemechek? Oh, that would be killer. He spent the whole race trying to get back to the front. He started in the rear because of a leak in practice. Didn't get to qualify.
Ryan Sieg got penalized too, it looks like.
I know someone has, one of the Sieg brothers got penalized for speed.
Oh, yeah, John was speeding.
John Sieg.
John Nemechek, he was definitely speeding.
Tire
He came
violation
in.
for Ryan Sieg.
Oh, tire.
Yeah. Oh, that Ryan Sieg was the penalty. Nothing for Nemechek. Okay.
We saw Ryan Sieg also with the tire violation. So penalty for Ryan. And as you see John Hunter Nemechek going by the slower car that was coming to pit road.
And John Hunter Nemechek lost a couple seconds to Custer. Now he's right behind Chandler Smith for 4th place. So now back to your original question on that 98.
Anyway, Kligerman got lapped, so when Kyle Sieg pits, he'll fall off the lead of lap 2. So effectively, there are 14 cars on the lead lap. Next up would be Sheldon Creed.
he's a race car driver. He's done this a lot. I know he hasn't won yet, but if you make it feel different, then you're creating something that is
Man,
better. Just
this would be like so cool. I mean, I'm not a Herbst fan in the slightest. But oh, Sammy Smith pitting again.
He was just on pit road at lap 143.
What happened? Loose lug nuts?
So 5 laps later, remember this team had to pit a second time earlier to put lug nuts back on the left front. Now it looks like they're changing tires. So
What happened?
flat or a loose wheel, Dave?
Steve, a loose wheel.
Loose wheel.
Right side, so it's tough day on pit road.
On both sides? Are you kidding me? How do you have double loose wheels?
I mean, a couple of years ago, Truex got his tires mixed up somehow.
That's not the point. It's loose wheels we're talking about. No, on both sides.
True. Well, I did say one car had issues with the pits, so it could be that one.
Maybe. But it was the 18 that had the problem.
I know that the 7 did have a slow pit stop due to the left, the rear left.
All right.
Jackman missed a nug, one of the nugs, and had to go back for it.
All right.
Under 51 laps remaining, and out front
Riley Herbst, who has not won in 138 races in the Xfinity Series, looking to make 139 his lucky number at his home track in Sin City.
Update: new leader, Ricky Taylor.
Oh, fuck! I want the Cadillacs to win. You still got 4 hours.
Oh, 3 hours and 48 minutes left. But yeah, that's still a long ways to go.
Yeah. All right.
Well, do you want some surprising news?
Okay, sure. Hit me.
We have 14 cars on the lead map.
Oh, yeah, Sheldon Creed. No, wait, yeah, well, that's what I thought, because Kyle Sieg finally pit. And as you say that, Riley Herbst passes Sheldon Creed. 13 cars remain on the lead lap. And the next
Could
one
this be the smallest amount of cars on the lead lap in Xfinity?
We had smaller short tracks in the 80s and 90s, so I don't know how I'd...
Current era, I mean.
Well, yeah, that all counts as part of the modern era. The modern era of the Xfinity Series started in 1982. So I'd have to check. Xfinity, I don't know. Cup, I mean, we had instances where the entire field got...
I would say this only for this series, though. That's what I mean.
Right. So I know. So I'm trying to look. My Herbst is still putting he's now like an 8-second lead.
Sooner or later, Josh Bradley's going to get overtaken. Oh my goodness!
Shush.
The top 15 have
Racing references down. 12 cars in the lead. Okay, Sieg did not pit. Parker Retzloff had gotten lapped. So now it's down to 12.
Right around the Allgaier, Bayer, Austin Hill area. Take a look at that.
Yeah, they all did
Wow.
not to make contact or get anybody turned around.
Racing references down, so I can't check what the lowest amount on the lead lap is. I'm sure somebody's lapped the field before.
Across the racetrack, and they're all controlling their cars really
Yeah, I think it was
each other. This battle right here.
Hickory is the last time that happened in the boat series.
The one of Sam Mary's been with
All right.
GM 24 lengths, but Justin Allgaier just now starting to put himself in a position where he might be able to try to make a move on the 7 car.
Bradley Hertz has some sort of beautiful setup for this track. Like, the way he is performing with this car is outstanding.
For real.
He's increased the lead again by at least 0.4 seconds now to Cole Custom.
The first race at South Boston Speedway saw 3 cars on the lead lap. I don't know if there was 2 or 1 since then, but there's one example.
It's on track to doing it. I mean, how many laps do we have left? Like,
We got
under
40? Just over 40. Okay. 1983 South Boston race had 2 cars on the lead lap. Anyone lap the field at South Boston? I should check Bristol and Orange County as well, but you know, or Hickory for that matter. Okay. 1983. One of the South Boston race near the end of the year. Sam Ard lapped the field, so it's been done before, where the entire field has gotten lapped. 8.6. And you know, I think the lesson today is never say never. A team that's had a rough few years in the Cup Series with a driver who's failed to impress is on track for possibly the most impressive run of the year.
This is a terrific day for Sam Mayer in the top 5 right now. But the flip side of that, just 3 stage points, and right now 17 below the cut line.
Just an update on the time system right now. Well, 2 from lap 69 to 72. This lead it just keeps increasing.
It's nearly double
and
digits.
It is scary.
It's nearly double digits. I remember when I went to Charlotte, 2021. Josh Berry won by about 18 seconds, which is an unbelievable run. I think the 4th largest margin in Xfinity history by pure time, since timing and scoring has been implemented. Like it's about to be it's about to be a double-digit lead right now.
Speaking of still handling cars, Sheldon Creed has not had the car he wanted all day long. 13th position currently.
Come on, get there. We get to double digits. Wait, 3, 4, 5. Well, almost there.
And there are no stage points today, Dave, which means depending on how this race plays out, they will be very.
And
Sammy Smith earned 10, Kim, and that was a good
8.6, 9.5. Yeah, and now Riley Herbst is now officially leading by over 10 seconds, or he was leading by over 10 seconds.
There was vibration there. They couldn't see much with this 18.
And with 37 to go, Riley Herbst is putting such an impressive
The pace is
field.
unbelievable.
All the way up to the 13th guy, only 12 cars in the lead lap. And that's important for the 98 because continuing to lap.
It's next year. It'll be his 4th year for Stuart Haas, and if they can pull this off, it'll be great momentum heading into 2024.
Tires on. Most of the leaders have a set of tires left, except for someone who may have had an issue or a loose wheel and burned up the extra set. So to guarantee the best finish, I know you want to win, but the best finish is just.
Sooner or later, I'm not gonna lie. Sooner or later, that 12 cut, the 8 is gonna get carried. Josh Berry is gonna get lapped.
I think so.
I'm sorry to say that.
Yeah. Hell, I mean, at this point, put Herbst in the 4 instead of Berry. Ooh, Custer trying to block Chandler Smith. That's a battle for second. He goes way high, and Chandler Smith takes second away. But here comes John Hunter Nemechek trying to take advantage of both of them. Nemechek goes low, and he's going to pass by the 0-0 as well. Looks like Stewart Haas will be denied the 1-2.
I think what happened there, he kind of went over, he just over-defended there in that corner. It was not good, and he loses 2 spots because of that.
Yeah.
Still, update on this, it is a 10-second lead right now.
Now it's 11 seconds.
11!
Josh Berry just got lapped. 11 cars on the lead lap. And I'm just saying, it's admittedly, the race itself has been kind of dull, but I'm just curious to see how far Herbst can lap. So fun. There's a gas station chain, in Las Vegas that's called, or around Las Vegas, it's called Terribles. And before last year, it was called Terrible Herbst because Herbst's dad owned the company, and that was part of how it was. Herbst's career was financed in NASCAR, at least to start with. It's also why he got the nickname Terrible Herbst, because it seemed like he was just bad. So, but man, Nemechek. Oh, here comes Nemechek. Gonna use a lapped car to his advantage to try and pass the 16. And he's there. Nemechek takes second.
You know, this great performances are celebrated, right? If it's a 10-shot win in a golf tournament, right?
11.6!
I'm gonna load this up. Like, if you can get, if you pull off a finish outside of the top closest 2,000 or so, that's a pretty good achievement. Actually, wait, no, it's not. So he's living
11 cars.
Like double-digit lead. That puts you outside of the top 2,500, which is nuts. Well, there are less than 200 races that have a margin of double-digit seconds, and Herbst is on track to join the crew. So right now,
I feel like
with a lead of 11.6, he's tracking at 26, 60. He's tracking in the top. He's tracking towards in the top 30 largest margins of victory in the modern era. Well, since timing and scoring. That's insane.
I'm gonna say this. If I was Cinder right now, I'd be like, well, I'm getting capped by a leader. I'm going to try and keep my place, but god damn it, I'm going a lap down.
Huh?
Right. He's such a nice young man. And an opportunity to spend a lot of time with him. And just a well-rounded guy. He's worked really, really hard to just get...
Man, Bradley, oops. Haas is something right today for that Ford Mustang.
Haas Racing has... first of all, I never thought to say this. I can't... Oh my god, what the freak did the 48 do?
Oh dear.
He almost caused an incident. With the 31!
We're seeing it again today. We haven't seen this much speed, but they have fast race cars. This has been a good pairing between a driver and a crew chief. And they just have to get through those mistakes. And if they can have long-term success.
Oh. I have a feeling that the 48 and the 31 are having a small beef right now.
I can't even see that right now.
Yeah, NBC USA did not solid. Ugh.
Like the 31 cut off the 48 so badly, he almost caused a wreck.
Oh boy.
And now the 48 is just overtaken, but so close to the 31.
12-second lead now.
I can't believe it. And Cinder is about to get lapped. He's now 30 seconds behind.
Schneider.
Schneider.
Like Zach.
Schneider is about to get overtaken soon.
Yeah. I think he could lap up to 8th place. I think.
Now, finally got a big break in Joe Gibbs Racing, but it's not going to work today, looks like.
I don't know what's happening with that little small bat with the 48 and the 31, but hopefully no cautions.
Yeah, for real. Actually, there's a gaggle of cars up ahead. That's gonna slow down the 31, the 19, because he's got to try and pass him.
If you're John Hendrick, you love seeing a yellow flag right now. You Ryan Hoops, keep that yellow flag tucked away.
I think Cinder would be happy with the goddamn yellow at this point. He'd be like, please come out with yellow. I want to be on the lead lap.
All right, that's by the 0. Man.
No joke. The top from 2nd to 7th, all playoff contenders.
And they're all lagging behind a driver who didn't even make the playoffs.
It's now coming up to 13 seconds.
So it is 13 seconds. So that would put
holy moly!
Now that puts him in the top 25 largest margins.
Surprise! And the interesting part is, and this is actually true right now, he's running the low. He's running the low side of the track.
He is,
and it's sticking.
Yeah. Well, he's once you. I mean, after you pit the. I mean, I guess it's like I don't know. He's just able to run it. He doesn't need to run the high line yet.
No joke. This 98 car has been hugging this low line
I know why
the whole stage.
Yeah.
I know why, because the paint in the bottom of the track has grip, and it's gripping his car.
Mm-hmm.
That's a trick that they use on racing too.
21 laps to go. And my goodness.
He's in dirty air.
Mm-hmm. It looks like he's behind the car that he's about to lap.
Master Dell is trying to will he fight? Ryan Hoops or just let him go?
I wouldn't fight. I would let him go. I don't give a damn. I am not holding him back. If he wants to break the record, let him break this record.
Well, the record for largest margin is 25 seconds. It's not going to happen unless the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th all have catastrophic failures and have to pull off without a caution coming out.
Which is not NASCAR's way.
It looks like the 31 is separated from the 48, so that's a good sign.
And Sheldon Creed just fell behind the 31. Chandler Smith also. Chandler Smith is in 3rd. Okay, so he's on the lead lap, whereas the 31 and the 2 are a lap down. The 45 is 3 laps down. They're all over the place.
Herbst is going to make that 14 seconds soon.
Yeah, we're at 13 and a half.
13.6.
But it's really Sheldon Creed and Sammy Smith that are going to wish that they had another shot.
He's just doing the second lap nearly.
Riley Hoops has a bad fast Mustang today.
Yeah.
Oh.
He must be pissed. Either that, he really wants that win.
Considering he has no NASCAR.
Schneider is about to go down.
I wish they would show it, because right now they're showing the battle between Allgaier and Austin Hill. That's a battle for position, 6th place.
Yeah, these points matter. You know, Austin Hill came into this race 21 points to the good. As we sit now, he's 18 points.
Austin Hill wants to loom a point cushion because
13 points.
unless we get a flag, no play drivers are going to win today.
And then Martinsville, which we know anything can happen at that racetrack. So every position, every point matters. 16 laps to go.
Okay, it's like my Snyders must be doing a good job to not get lapped. Just looking at my thing.
Austin Hill is fading apparently.
Oh, I can look it up.
I don't know, Rick. That's a tough question to ask me.
Well, you're the person who has it.
Um,
You own the record for the largest margin of victory.
8 seconds. 8.428. 8.428 seconds. Yeah, I have the data.
Back in March of
02. And actually, the largest margin of victory at Vegas was Matt Kenseth's win in 03 at 9.104.
Almost 14 seconds.
We're at 50% past that. Unbelievable! Just an unbelievable run today.
It's like you.
We're gonna.
Myatt Snyder has been lapped. 10 cars on the lead lap, and 9th and 10th look like they're. I think 9th and 10th are gonna get lapped, and that's as far as he's gonna get.
I'm with you. You can't say he does it this week because wait.
Allgaier is feeling pretty good, right at plus 20, but you have the 21 car plus 18.
And Vegas is not an easy track to drive.
13.939, 899.
Miami, you have to run the fence so you can get into the wall in a blink of an eye.
14-second gap now.
There we go.
14 seconds.
69. He was what?
He's now. This is now in the top 20 closest, largest margins.
And we still got what?
Now it's top 15. Top 15 largest margins since timing and scoring was implemented. Electronic timing and scoring was implemented in 1993. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3.
Riggs and Hendrick are about to get lapped soon.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Riggs getting really caught up right now. He's 30 seconds behind.
Oh my god, this is.
And Hendrick's not far back with 28 seconds behind.
28 and a half.
Even Jones, 26 behind.
They're running roughly 32 and a half. Or Herbst is running roughly 32 and a half second laps. Let's see. They're running a few tenths off. Okay. Actually, I think Riggs will get lapped, but not Hemrick. After looking at the data.
Riggs is actually at that point of getting lapped right now. He's in the 30s.
Yes.
And
he's about 2 seconds away from getting lapped.
Every single race, wreck after wreck after wreck. Most of them not of his doing, and he just dug such a hole he couldn't get out of it. And it's so important for this team to build a little momentum, right? Going into the offseason.
It's true. He has to pray. If he wants this record to hold, he needs to pray no one causes an accident.
Gap growing between Allgaier and Hill.
This is a 94 lap green flag run and a little over 30 seconds of lag. We're talking 46, 47 minutes of green flag racing. That's a tremendous amount of focus and effort. I know it's on a very hot day here in Las Vegas, but we've seen so many close calls.
10 to go.
10 to go. Yep, 10 to go.
Running the top, running the bottom. Great battle right here for third, shaping up. Custer,
Part of me's disbelief this is happening.
settled things down, is now ran down Chandler Smith in the 16 car for colleague. Watch this race car, the 16, see if we can sort of identify some handling issues that's allowed Custer to sort
10 to go.
of running back down.
9 to go.
Everybody's out of the gas, tiptoeing on the throttle. Cars are flying around pretty bad out there right now at this particular point of the race, and Chandler Smith just trying to hang on and keep Cole Custer behind him. Cole's draw.
It's going to hit 15 seconds.
Potentially, yeah.
Oh, it's a battle for... Oh my goodness, it's a battle for thirds.
Don't ruin it for your... Oh, there's contact. 8 to go. Custer's gonna make the move on the...
And it looks like it's going to be a Haas
It's still going
1-3.
There he goes, Custer. Yeah, because he's not making up 4.5 seconds on Nemechek, that's for sure.
He is not making...
Oh, God. 8 to go.
Well, Haas Racing is making this a 1-3.
Podiums.
The first time I hear that is a long time. If it was F1... If I hear this in F1, I'll be like, boy, That sounds great.
It sounds what?
I said, boy, that sounds great hearing Haas in the 1-2, like 1-3.
Yeah. Well, he was not. Clearly, Custer was either the team was that bad, or well, it was bad. But Custer finished so poorly after his rookie year. I don't know if he was meant for it. 6 to go.
We're gonna hit
Herbst
15-6
lap up to 9th? Can Herbst lap up to 10th place? You got 9 miles left. You got less than a second before he can lap Riggs.
15 seconds is gonna hit in next lap or two.
Did we see the largest field in Petit Le Mans history at 52 cars?
So why are we talking about what's coming after? Focus on the now! Oh my god. The battle for 6th is still ongoing. All guys are relentlessly trying to hold off the barrage from the number 21 of Austin Hill. They're 27 seconds behind the leader. Like 7/8 of a lap. Actually, it looks like Riggs is going to hold. It looks like Riggs is going to hold off. Is going to hold off getting lapped. I think at this point, Herbst just needs to kind of maybe take. Yeah, he can take it easy for a bit. He's got 6 miles to go before all the pain is over. All the questions of whether he can actually succeed in NASCAR will finally be answered. He's coming up to now his 100th lap led on the day. Out of 4, he's going to have 3 laps to go in Sin City. Wow. Come on, man. Come on. You just got 3 miles. Almost everyone else is at least 20 seconds behind him, including his own teammate nearly there, 19 and 2/3 seconds behind. Oh, man. You can see the 11 right in front of him, by the way. All right, 2 laps to go at Las Vegas.
Riley Herbst never won a national tour series race before this. He's trying to look for his first win.
Yeah, that's my job.
And this is a what? I have to say this. What a
down
win.
the back stretch. All right.
White flag.
The white flag will be out momentarily. All right, here he comes. No late caution's going to cost him this time. White flag is out. Last lap at Las Vegas. Riley Herbst has dominated this race completely in the latter half of the stages. He's going to lead 103 laps today of the 201. It's been 138 races in the Xfinity Series with no wins, and this is his 4th year with the top team. Now at his home track with 50 to 60 of his family and friends out to watch him take the checkered flag. Here he comes! Riley Herbst is an Xfinity Series winner!
Man.
Wow! He finally does it! My God.
Almost a 15. I wish he was 15 seconds.
14.846 second win. That puts him squarely at, let's see, 14.864. That is the 13th largest margin of victory since electronic timing and scoring came out, and it is the largest margin of victory ever at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And what a way to break through. And the Monster Energy car, number 98, are finally going to victory lane for the first time since Chase Briscoe took it to victory lane at Kansas in 2020.
That monster sponsorship must have been absolutely happy. And he's got smoke inside the cabin. There you go.
Update for Lamar.
He starts smoking like a monster. And he comes out as a victorious.
Update Lamar. Atlanta. LBQ points leader has crashed and heavy damage.
And there's I think Davin Restivo, his crew chief, and his pit crew coming out to congratulate.
All I can say is happy Halloween, early Halloween present. There you go.
We got
but
we got
my
2
God, that was
weeks.
fantastic.
I gotta see this interview. It's gonna be, man, his first NASCAR win after, oh my God, so long.
I'm going to try right now. We're running out of time here, Riley, so I wanted to catch up with you at this enormous moment. Can you believe what just happened? No, oh my goodness. I love this town. I love this team. Davin Restivo believes in me. And a big shout out to Richard Boswell. I would be the person I am with a race car driver without it. But I can't thank Monster Energy enough. Mitch Covington, Dave Allen. Everybody said I couldn't do it, and those 2 people stuck behind me my whole career. Oh my goodness, I don't know what this means, what this takes off my chest. I can't believe it. I love you, Las Vegas. Let's go. Foxy, Riley, come down to the final laps there. What were you hearing and what were you thinking as the laps were winding down? I've been working on myself and everything I can control. I knew all I could do was all I could do. If there was a caution, we were going to race it straight up. But oh my goodness, this year was such a failure because we didn't make the playoffs, and it's so embarrassing to be in a car like this that doesn't make the playoffs and walk in the garage each week with your head down. But Davin Restivo and all these guys on the 98 team told me to keep my head up and we're going to go win a race, and that's what we did. And I can't fathom it. I can't thank Monster Energy enough. I can't thank my grandfather, my mom and dad. I'm so emotional. Everybody here at Las Vegas, I love you guys. This is my home. I was born in a race right there, so
Oh, never mind. Like 40 minutes ago, there was a wreck in LMP3.
Yeah, when you talk about what's winning, the Penske post number 6 crashed again.
All right, so we've had 2 ARCA West with Dylan Capello, and now we have Riley Herbst. I think it was window net that got shredded up in this burnout or something. Anyway, well, maybe we'll have a first-time winner tomorrow. Ty Gibbs, maybe? Who knows? Anyway, thank you. It could happen. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. I'll see you tomorrow for the South Point 400. This is BowserJrXD signing off. Have a good one. As soon as I update these stats for this video, the stream. Let me one moment. 213 and all right.
Ow, my foot.
All right. See y'all tomorrow.